Yo, what's up guys, HOG Goblin here, welcome to this new episode. In today's video, I have something super special for you guys because there's currently a 2.6 HOG cycle player ranked #1 in the world. As you guys can see, we're in the same clan. So we're gonna start today's video by watching 2 replays on how we got to #1 ranked in the world. And afterwards, I'm gonna try and push up myself using 2.6 HOG cycle as well. Very excited for today's video, so I would say let's just start right away. #1, I'm gonna watch 2 replays at the start of this video, and then afterwards, as I mentioned before, we're gonna start playing and try to push us ourselves with 2.6 HOG cycle, but being ranked #1 in the world. Definitely impressive, so big shout out to So Tired. His name is So Tired, by the way. I believe his Indian name is Japanese letters, but yeah, his Twitter tag I believe is So Tired, so big shout out to him for sure. And let's see how he does here against Sofian, which is actually one of the best Royal Giant cycle players at the moment. I believe Sofian got a top 3 finish. I'm not sure if it was last season or the season before, but of course, being at the top rank, being at the top leaderboard, you're gonna face a lot of good players as well. So Tired in this case, of course, at the top of your screen, playing with HOG cycle, and then at the bottom of your screen, we're watching Sofian, which, as I just mentioned, is one of the best RG cycle players at the moment. So I believe this matchup, I'm not really sure how good of a matchup is. I'm personally not like the best 2.6 HOG cycle player. I've been playing Royal Giant for quite a while, and I feel like sometimes it's a good matchup. Sometimes I win it very easily, and then other times I feel like it's just almost impossible to break through. And look at the timing, like just look at the mechanics already there from So Tired. Really nice defense with the Ice Spirit. Off to the side to first block his E-Spirit, and then afterwards the Ice Spirit evolution jumps on the Royal Giant, and it definitely helped him out a lot. And what a nice push with Ice Golem plus HOG. Very quick lock. I'm not sure if the lock was a prediction on skeletons or just insanely reactive there, but still really nice offense. And then the Hawk Rider does end up activating the King Tower, but at the same time he still gets a little bit of chip damage. So I'm definitely excited as well. I feel like after watching these replays, it's gonna be fun playing with 2.6 HOG myself as well. And let's see how he does. So it looks like he does end up distracting the ghost. Looks like he goes with a cannon in the middle. And then here he does end up quickly pressuring, knowing that the Fisherman was still out of cycle with the Ice Golem plus Hawk Rider. And that's a play I see a lot of 2.6 Hawk Rider cycle players do, is going with the Hawk Rider and then afterwards go with the Ice Golem. Why do they do that? Because then of course they start cycling towards the Hawk Rider a little bit quicker if you first drop the Ice Golem and then afterwards the Hawk Rider. It takes one more card to cycle towards your Hawk Rider, if that makes sense. So as you guys can see, next card now is the Hawk Rider and then afterwards is the Ice Golem, which I guess doesn't really matter that many times because most of the times you would want the Ice Golem in front of the Hawk Rider, but it is a small deal to kind of keep in mind if you want to try and outcycle your opponent. Okay, looks like he goes with Musketeer, Ice Golem there to guide and distract the ghost. And then he needs to be careful because he does have the Royal Giant coming towards his left lane. He does end up using here the Ice Spirit. In the meantime, he goes with Hawk Rider. And also a thing I saw a lot of 2.6 HOG cycle players do. Not sure if he's also gonna do it in the matches we're gonna watch in today's video. I'm assuming he is gonna do that, is go Hawk Rider while he's gonna defend. Exactly, right as I'm talking about it, he does end up doing that. And what do I mean with it? He goes Hawk Rider right as, in this case, Sofian attacks. And of course, he's not gonna have that much elixir because he's focused on attack. Hawk Rider in the meantime gets to the tower and gets an insane amount of damage. And I would say at this point, it's basically already a good game. Yeah, he can just go with Hawk Rider, Ice Golem at the bridge. Pretty sure this is gonna connect. He even goes with the Ice Spirit there to distract the Fisherman. Hawk Rider connects, 304 HP left on the right side tower. So of course, Lock plus Fireball is gonna take it down. Very nice, first W here. Okay guys, so the second replay we're gonna watch is against Sander, this Sparky player, as you guys can already see at the bottom of your screen. Sparky, Rage, Fireball, plus Mega Minion and Mini P.E.K.K.A. I feel like Sparky, when playing 2.6, is a really strange matchup because sometimes you have a really nice defense, quick cycle, you can distract the Sparky sometimes with Skeletons, Ice Golem, Ice Spirit, but then other times I feel like Sparky can be a really tricky matchup. So I'm interested to see how So Tired here does against Sparky. Looks like he cycles Ice Spirit, Skeletons. In the meantime, he goes with the Ice Golem. And very important, of course, always to start cycling towards your evolutions. So as you guys can see, he already used twice the Skeletons. He's now cycling Ice Spirit. Cycling towards the evolutions is very important. I think that's something I always mention in most of my videos. But once again, I do want to remind you guys, if you're using a deck with evolutions, especially a cycle deck, in this case 2.6, of course, cycles insanely fast. Always try to make sure to cycle towards your evolution because 1 minute passed and he already has the evil Skeletons in hand and the next card is already the evil Ice Spirit. So it looks like he does end up going with Ice Golem. I don't know if you guys noticed that detail, but he waited a little bit with the Hawk Rider. Why? Because sometimes when you go Ice Golem, even myself sometimes do end up falling in the trick is that they go with a preemptive mini P.E.K.K.A. expecting the Hulk Rider already. And if they do, of course, afterwards, the mini P.E.K.K.A. out of cycle is going to be very easy for you to get damage with the Hulk Rider. In the meantime, very nice Ice Golem kite. And I'm assuming that soon we might see a potential Hulk Rider. Or is he just going to chill and secure the defense first? Okay, looks like he's going to focus on defense. So I like that detail because, of course, in single elixir, one mistake and you're out, especially against Sparky, like one Sparky connection, one Goblin Giant evolution push or a mini P.E.K.K.A. connection or whatever can definitely cost you the match. So looks like in this case Sender does go with the arrows to finish off the Musketeer, and looks like, okay, he is gonna go offensively. So he goes with Hulk Rider, he goes with the Ice Golem. Sparky in this case I think does do a good amount of damage to the Hulk Rider, but it's not gonna fully kill it yet. It doesn't fully kill it. So as you guys can see, Hulk Rider, oh my god, the Hulk Rider still got 3 shots there. That's actually crazy. I didn't know that the Hulk Rider, well, I think also thanks to the Ice Spirit connection, but I wasn't expecting the Hulk Rider to get so much damage on the right side tower. And let's see how now he's gonna do the defense, because looking at the situation, he has an Evo Knight plus Sparky on the right side, he has a Goblin Giant plus mini P.E.K.K.A. on the left side. Nice fireball, but the Rage actually ends up missing the Musketeer. It doesn't end up mattering that much because the Goblin Giant Spear Goblins do end up taking care of the Musketeer. But what a nice defense. I don't even know what happened, but in like, yeah, 20 seconds he ended up defending. I don't know how much elixir was there on the field. What a nice defense. I'm definitely afterwards also gonna rewatch the video and also, yeah, check out the defense myself. If you guys want to learn from this guy, of course, make sure to sometimes rewatch, for example, some moments, some defenses, because it's definitely, yeah, one of the best 2.6 player at the moment in the world. Okay, let's see how he's gonna defend here. Once again, a pretty difficult situation. Sparky plus a Goblin Giant plus a mini P.E.K.K.A. on the field. The good thing for him is that the Sparky is not being tanked for. So in this case, an Ice Spirit, very yeah, nice timing on the Ice Spirit. Will be able to deal with the Sparky. But on the left side tower, he is taking quite a lot of damage. Good thing for him is that he already dealt so much damage to where I think one Hulk Rider connection is already gonna be enough to either spell cycle or even, yeah, just Fireball plus Look. I'm not sure how much the Hulk Rider does, but it definitely does a, yeah, good amount of damage. Okay, looks like he does go with the Evil Skeletons. Musketeer with 1 HP still getting quite a lot of value. Sparky does end up getting a connection, but I guess he just, yeah, knows that he can sacrifice. And then here, as you guys can see, no elixir for Sender. I think he did, yeah, maybe could have tried to go with the mini P.E.K.K.A., but at that point, it was pretty much good game already. Very nice replays. Then now I'm gonna try and push up myself with 2.6 Hog Cycle. So see you guys soon with game number 1. Okay, let's go, guys. It's time for myself now to try and push up with 2.6 Hog Cycle. So let's start off right away. Let's go with Skeletons. Let's go with the Ice Spirit, as I mentioned before. While we were watching the replays, very important to start cycling towards your evolution. Looks like this guy is running something with Knight, so let's go with a Musketeer here, same lane, and let's see if he's gonna support the Knight, maybe spell down the Musketeer, or just gonna let it be. Looks like he's gonna go with Guard, so I think I'm gonna go Lock here, try to keep the Musketeer alive, and then we can probably support the Musketeer here with Ice Golem. I'm gonna go Skeletons as well, not gonna go Hulk Rider quite yet, just to see, yeah, what he's running. Looks like he has a Goblin Demolisher. Okay, Musketeer is gonna get quite a lot of value against the Goblin Demolisher, but it is, of course, gonna end up dying, and then here we can go with Ice Spirit, and I'm also gonna go with Hulk Rider right side. Okay, nice. Ice Spirit is gonna jump atop the tower. Looks like he has an Inferno Tower as well. Not really sure what he's gonna be running. He has Demolisher, Knight, Inferno Tower, and looks like, okay, he starts laughing. Not really sure why he's laughing. I guess he's not too happy about facing 2.6, or not really sure. Not really sure what's funny there, to be honest. Okay, looks like he also has a Wizard. This is definitely gonna be a nice Fireball value. Even though the Fireball doesn't end up killing the Wizard, I think it's always worth it to, yeah, Fireball the Wizard. In this case, we are gonna leave it 1 HP, and then I'm gonna set up a cannon here. Okay, I think we can maybe outcycle him, but at the same time, I kind of want to bait him. I feel like if we go Ice Golem at the bridge, we might be able to bait him using Guards. There you go. He goes with Guards right away. I'm then going to go with Hulk Rider right side to force out the Goblin Demolisher. And the Hulk Rider here should be able to, yeah, get a decent amount of damage. In this case, I get 2 connections. Give me a third. Ooh, almost gives me a third connection. Unfortunately, doesn't quite yeah, get there. But still a pretty nice situation. And I think, oh, I definitely should have gone with Ice Spirit. Okay, that was a big mistake by me. I should have definitely spelled down the, or not spelled down, but defended the Demolisher, or even Fireball, like anything. But I should not have taken the damage there. Wasn't really expecting him to run arrows. So what is he running? Arrows, Wizard, definitely an interesting deck by him. Not really sure what to expect. I'm assuming after seeing arrows, it's gonna be Graveyard, but I'm not completely sure. Let's go with Skeletons here as well. Knowing that he doesn't have the yeah, arrows in cycle, we might be able to get those Skeletons to get a lot of value. Nice, let's go with Fireball. Skeletons getting a lot of value, forcing out second set of arrows, and I'm gonna just ignore the Wizard here, knowing that yeah, we have the tower on the left side, full HP. Let's go with Hulk Rider, let's go with Skeletons, and I'm gonna go with a Fireball here as well. Ooh, we only have 10% in the iPad. We actually need to try and finish the yeah, matches quickly before our iPad or my iPad ends up dying. Okay, let's go with Ice Spirit here. Let's go with a Cannon. He didn't show the Graveyard yet. Okay, looks like he now does go with a Graveyard. Let's go with Ice Golem up high. Let's go with a Musketeer off to the side. And I'm gonna have the lock ready. Let's go with lock here just to, yeah, kind of make sure the defense is solid. But I think anyways, even without the lock, it would have been, yeah, pretty nice. Okay, good arrows by him, but it's not gonna get the Goblin Demolisher to connect to the tower. Let's go with Ice Golem. Let's go with a Musketeer. And I'm gonna go with a Hawk Rider here to kind of protect the Musketeers while forcing out probably the Inferno Tower. Oh, looks like he has freeze. Okay, let's go with a lock offensively. Musketeers here should be able to DPS down the Knight plus the guards quite quickly. His Wizard is gonna get quite a lot of value, but it should be completely fine. And we can just keep under pressure. I'm gonna go Ice Golem. Ooh, looks like he goes arrows. Why would he cycle the arrows if we have evil skeletons available? I think that's a big mistake from him. He does have the Demolisher, but the skeletons still almost stay alive, or they do actually stay alive. And then here now we can go with a Fireball on top of the Demolisher. The Hawk Rider is still quite healthy, and I would say that's gonna get a good connection. He is gonna go with a freeze, but still very nice situation for us right now. Okay, let's go with Ice Golem. I think I'm gonna go with a Cannon up high. I'm gonna go with Skeletons, and I'm gonna go with another Hawk Rider. Plus a lock prediction, knowing that he's most likely gonna go guards. There you go, there's the guards. Very nice lock prediction. Hawk Rider is gonna make it once. Is gonna get a second shot as well. Amazing gameplay there. Very well played. See you guys soon with the next match. Okay, let's go guys, hopping into game number 2. Very nice win there from myself to start off today's video. Of course, it is kind of, yeah, mid-video, but for me, it's the first game I'm playing myself in today's video. So very nice to start off with a W, a win there. Okay, let's go with Look, let's go with Skeletons, let's go with Ice Spirit here to cycle as well. And looks like once again, someone is not too happy to face 2.6. Last guy started off crying. This guy starts off by sending us the 0-1 emote. Okay, let's see what he's running, but looks like it's gonna be some kind of, I would say, bait deck. Probably that one deck with the recruits and lots of spammy cards. I wouldn't say that's that easy of a matchup, but we definitely have, yeah, Quick Cycle, we have Cannon, we have Musketeer. If we play it well, we should have a pretty good chance here. Okay, looks like he does go with the recruits. I think I'm just gonna go Ice Spirit mainly to start cycling towards the Evolution Ice Spirit. And then afterwards, as soon as I hit 10 Elixir, I'm gonna go with a Musketeer. Let's go with Musketeer towards the right side lane, because the Cannon is more towards the left side lane. Okay, let's then go with the Ice Golem up high. I'm not really too afraid to take some damage. I think here we can even go with Hawk Rider. Let's go with Skeletons. Lock prediction for the Goblin Gang. He's gonna drop any second. And then the Evil Skeletons in the meantime are gonna get a lot of value. Probably afterwards gonna force out... No, not gonna force out anything. Because unfortunately 2 Spear Goblins did end up surviving. Still a lot of damage. Well, perfectly defending. Here we are gonna take a little bit of damage with those Goblins. But I'm actually gonna go with Ice Spirit. So we might even not take too much damage. I think it's gonna be like 1 or 2 Spear Goblins connecting. And then we already almost cycle back to Hawk Rider. I'm wondering how good of a play would it be to go Ice Golem Hawk Rider here. Okay, I'm actually gonna do it. Let's go Ice Golem, let's go Hawk Rider here as well. Hopefully I'm not gonna regret it afterwards. He does have the evil recruits available, but I think we should be able to defend this one. Let's see how we defend this, but I think with a Musketeer, with some Skeletons, and okay, he does have the Void Spell as well. We need to be careful with the Void Spell. I'm gonna go Skeletons prediction, and then I'm gonna go with a Cannon here as well, protecting the Musketeer, because I feel like the Musketeer here is gonna be the most important card to have alive to defend both lanes. Musketeer is a long range unit, and we can take some damage there with the Wall Breaker. I wasn't gonna overspend on that, especially after dealing a good amount of damage. Okay, let's go with Hawk Rider, let's go with a lock prediction, knowing that he's most likely either gonna go with Goblins, Goblin Gang, or any type of spam card. This deck, he's playing just has so many spammy cards. We can almost always go with a lock prediction because, 9 of the 10 times he's gonna go with something spammy. Okay, let's go with another Hawk Rider here. We can outcycle him, I would say, pretty well during most of this game. He is, of course, sometimes gonna get some damage, but I think in general we should be able to outcycle him quite well. Okay, let's go here with Ice Spirit. Let's go with a Lock as well to kill those Wall Breakers. I think I'm gonna go Ice Golem without going Hawk Rider right away. I want to see if he goes with something like Recruits, or what is he gonna drop. Okay, looks like he goes Arrows, looks like he goes Firecracker. I'm gonna set up a cannon like this to afterwards try and activate the King Tower, and then go with another Musketeer like this, and then afterwards we're gonna lock to kill the Musketeer, or excuse me, kill the Firecracker, and Evil Ice Spirit here, Hawk Rider on offense, and I think that should be able to hopefully get a shot on the left side tower. Okay, Hawk Rider does end up connecting. 950 HP left on his left side tower. Let's go with a Hawk Rider, or let's go with a Musketeer on defense. So many things going on in this match. He has such an annoying deck with so many spam cards. Let's go with Ice Spirit. Let's go with Hawk Rider. He's probably gonna go with Step Goblins. Let's go with a lock prediction here for those Step Goblins. Please tell me that the Hawk Rider gets a shot. Okay, looks like it does not get a shot. We need to be careful right now, because him not, or the Hawk Rider not getting a connection is of course gonna be kind of scary. Let's go with Ice Golem now. Let's go with the Hawk Rider on offense. Let's go with a lock here as well. The Wall Breaker was able to get a connection, but please tell me that the Hawk Rider gets a shot. Hawk Rider does get a shot. How much does the Fireball do? 302 HP. It's not gonna be enough. So we need to go with another Hawk Rider, or we could have maybe went with Fireball plus Lock, but I think in this specific situation, Hawk Rider is also a really good decision, because he should not have anything to block it, to defend it. So really close match. He actually played that really well. That deck is so annoying, like the Recruits, spam deck, super annoying deck. Really well played by him. That's gonna be it for today's video, guys. Very nice video in my opinion. Hopefully you guys also liked today's format. If you did, let me know if you would like to see more type of videos like this in the future, where we ask someone who's, for example, #1 ranked in the world, or just in general really good with a specific deck. I could maybe, for example, ask Ian about Hawk Rider, Riley about Lockbait, or really any type of player for some replays, and then afterwards play the deck myself like we did in today's video. So if you enjoyed it, please make sure to smack the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel yet, feel free to subscribe, and I hope to see you guys in one of my next videos. Take care, guys.